The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now, a video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather! Hey there, I've got my camera, so I'm doing this on my laptop. Hopefully it works out all right. So I've got a bit of stuff, a bit of history, and a comic to show you. So I'm a bit headbanger, metalhead, love my music, had a band, done a fanzine, put gigs on, and back in the day, one of the guys I know on the scene was called Rob Filth. And he's done a comic book, so that's why I'm talking about him. He had previously done comic books. Well, first, I'd like to tell you a bit more about him. He was in a band called TBAC, which stood for Throw Bricks at Coppers. It was a punk band. One of the guitarists in the band, obviously the bass player in the band used to be in a relationship with my drummer at the time, so I knew them pretty well. I even put a gig on for them. And back in the day in my fanzine, in the 60th issue of my Kentucky Fried Afterbirth fanzine, I had an interview with, I think I did it with Rob of TBAC, but there's definitely a TBAC interview in here somewhere. If I can just find it for you. I should have looked at the page beforehand, shouldn't I? But that would be too much like organising things properly. There he is, there's my mate Rob. There's my mate Seamus. There's another picture on there where he's got his nuts out, so I'm not going to show you that one. But yeah. He listen, one of his claims to fame is he was arrested for wearing a Cradle of Filth t-shirt after a gig back in the day. He was arrested for, the one with, I don't like to say this because a lot of Americans won't watch this, but it's very blasphemous. I'm not going to say what it actually says, but it's highly blasphemous t-shirt, the Cradle of Filth one. And if I said the name of what was written on the back, you'd all be, yeah, you wouldn't like it, I shouldn't think. But anyway, so back in the day, he used to do artwork similar to the old British comics, and he made his own comic called Filth. I've got issues 3, 4, and 5 here. I'm not sure if I've got 1 and 2 upstairs. I maybe have to dig. I think I've got 1 and 2 as well. I'm not too sure now. But this was his own comic, Filth, originally back in the day. Britain's sickest comic. It's total filth. This character's called the pregnant woman. Okay, you've got the pregnant woman there. I think she fires babies out of her out of where babies come from. I think she shoots them out like a cannonball. Billy Blurg. And he was always giving out silly free gifts. Apparently there was a free sticker at that point. I think it's just a piece of sellotape actually. I think that was it. I think it was a piece of sellotape. It's called a free sticker, and it was just a piece of sellotape stuck to the page. But they were crudely amusing. If you're Ian External Intestines, that's this character's name because his intestines are outside his body. And he walks around, Nick the Knicker Sniffer. The names are probably better than the jokes inside. Baby Bastard. But yeah, the comic book style, it's pretty much based in the old British style of comic books. What's this? Ollie Ogle and his fucking enormous eyeballs. That's a bit like me. Some people say I have enormous eyeballs. But anyway. Yes. Anyway, I'm not going to read them again now. But that's number 3. That's number 4 come with a free sugar puff, is that? Yeah. Another come with a free sugar puff. A free piece of cereal. That's disgusting. The best in dustbin humour. Hey you, it's vile, it's disgusting, it's complete downright filth. It's gone up 10p since the last issue. It's gone up a whole 10p, I don't know. What a lovely day. The sun is out, it's hot, and summer is here. What a lovely day it is. So suddenly a pig falls out the sky and crushes him to death. Yeah. Moby and Dick, the 2 buckets of sick. There you go. There's a story for you. But I won't go into further. This one comes with a free. Oh, it says a free DIY candle making kit. Oh, I get it. So you've got a cotton bud for getting all the earwax out, and you got to. So basically, you collect all your own earwax, use the wick there, and you've made your very own candle. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh. That's disgusting. I'm not even going to say that one. I'll give you a quick look. Don't look at it if you're too disgusted. But yeah, there you go. That'll do it for that one. Mr. Manic and Friends, based on the old Mr. Men comic books. We've got a Mr. Guillotine and a Mr. Butt Plug. Roy of the Redundancy. So taking on an old character. But yeah, it's interesting stuff. So that's what he used to do back in the day. It's been a while since he made those. I'm not sure if there's a date on them. Uh, right, those were quite fun. I'm not sure if I've got one or two now, but I'll have to. Uh, I've got a massive box of fanzines upstairs, not just my own, but other ones that I bought back in the day, and I'm going to start maybe doing some videos for those. Not that any of my comic book chums will be interested in my heavy metal stuff. But anyway, this is the new comic that he's brought out. It's called Kimbergoth. Um, and rather than doing his own artwork, utilizing the appliance of science, and it's gone AI. It's like not 100% AI, because what he does, he makes the AI base images, and then he has to do a lot of stuff in Photoshop to get things exactly how he wants it. He puts lots of filters on it and that. He's like, I've seen him chatting about it on Facebook. He's like, people think you just put a thing in and it will automatically create all these images for you. It's not. It takes hours and hours and hours, like just sometimes just to do one bloody well panel. But yeah, it's a cool, entertaining. I enjoyed it. Right, I actually bought a few copies because I thought I'd show him some support. So they're £5 each, or I've got five for 15, so £3 each, and I will send that for basically four the other people on the Geeky Weekly show. So I'm going to send one to Mark, Bill, Kyle, and Terry, Dead Man Comics. I won't bother with Darren because Darren's not a collector; he's just a seller. So I'm not going to bother sending one to him. But anyway, here you go. Number one, the great new gothic comic for girls and ghouls. It's Kimbergoth. So here we go. There is the comic book. Can Kimbergoth survive the terror in the cemetery? And yeah, I thought it was a jolly good read. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It made me chuckle a few times. Uh, there's a there's a little way at that because obviously with the AI, it does come up with some awkward thing sometimes. It will change the clothes slightly every panel, and there's a thing where she's got some kind of like not a magic aura, but some kind of bioscience aura or something that makes her clothing change, and that's included into the story kind of thing. And so basically, the gates of hell are opening in this very first issue. We don't get much of an origin or anything. That's going to come later on. I was having a good chat with Rob about it, and I think when you look, it looks really cool. I think personally, look really sort of stand out images. Uh, easy to read. May not be so dynamic posing because it's hard to get like dynamic poses sometimes with so the fight scenes. They're not sure how they're going to come out in the future, but he's working. He's working on number two now, but sales haven't been great so far on number one. So that's why I'm doing my bit to try and promote it. If anybody wants some of these, get in touch with them. All the information you need will be down below in the box. There's a website you can go and buy them from him. They're £5 including postage in the UK, and I can't remember what the price is for overseas. But if any of my overseas mates are interested, I could buy another batch and send them out as AOKs or something, or a trade or something like that. But if anyone's interested, let me know. And here he actually appears in his own comic. So this is my mate. In this, he's Dr. Filfenstein, I think he's called. Yeah, Dr. Filfenstein. There you go, Dr. Filfenstein. And he is the creator of Kimbergoth. His hair also goes under the same. I can't remember how he describes it, but it's a flux generated. No, not a flux generated psychic shield. There's something else. I can't remember it now. A morphic generator. The morphic generator apparently is what causes the slight changes in clothing and also in his hair. That's the story way of getting around the foibles of the AI art sometimes. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's interesting. So she goes off to fight the big bad guy. Some more changes have developed. Some demonic stuff goes on, and some fun laughs in there. I think there's fun laughs in there anyway. I enjoyed it, and yeah. So if you want to help out a budding creator, like we're not, in this style rather than the old style that you used to do before, if you want to give them a hand, there's a link down below where you can go and purchase it from. I might get him to come on my Geeky Weekly show once all of my Geeky Weekly friends get their copies of the comic book. I'll get him to come on, and yeah, and we can have a chat with him about the process. And yeah, I think it's quite cool. I think it's. I hope that he, is able to get it to work for, to make it enough sales to make it worth the effort of doing it and carrying on. He's got ideas. We're talking about his ideas, coming up with some silly stuff. I said if he ever wants a character called the Greyman, then feel free to use my likeness. I think the Greyman would make a great character. So grey and mysterious. Right. Yeah. So I think that's enough. But that's Kimbergoth. Yeah. If you got a few friends, buy 5 copies and you can have them for £3 each. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'm out of here. I think that's enough. I can't think of anything else I wanted to add. But good luck with it, Rob. Hopefully we'll see you come and have a chat with us on Geeky Weekly sometime. Until next time, everyone have a great, amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Kimbergoth. Bye now.
Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.